guys, it's Manuel again. So we decided, we decided to make a film or a video over my toolbox. This is my Snap-on toolbox. Well, it's more like a cart. I used to have a bigger box than this. It was blue, but I sold it when I got sick. It was about, how long do you think it was?
You sold the box?
The blue one I used to have?
5 years ago?
It was probably from like here to probably
I thought you meant like when you got rid of it.
like the top. I have these little husky liners from a black box I used to have. That should protect the top. And when I open it up, I just take them off and lift the box up. So the top part is pretty much my essential tools. I have a little Mario sticker on there. I have all my sockets on the left hand side, and the wrenches I use mostly throughout the day on the right hand side. I know it's a little bit messy. I should have cleaned it up a little bit better. And here are all my ratchets. I have a long one, short ones, 3/8, half inches, 1/4 inches. This is probably my favorite ratchet. It's the 1/4 inch Snap-on flex head ratchet. It just makes it easier to ratchet things up. It's not as heavy and it's lighter, make things quicker. Then in my second drawer, I have more sockets, and I have these gear wrench. I'm gonna put this down for a sec so I'm not holding on to it. Alright. I have these closed end wrenches. I have 15 and 16 on one side. Actually, no, these are the other ones. These are all the ones that are 16s. I mean, one size. These are all metric. So one side's the ratcheting side, and one it's not the ratcheting side. So that's what I got going on there. Then the next drawer, I have just oil filter things, like to take out the oil filters. So these ones are for Toyotas, and these ones are for like GM cars or things that have the cartridge filters. You use these sockets to take them out. What else I got here? This is my favorite one. This is to take off regular spin-on filters. It just has all these teeth on here. These pliers are really good. You just bite on them pretty hard, especially when someone sticks a filter on pretty hard. These gets them out easier. You're not fighting with it.
Did you explain for the people that don't know you in real life what you do for a living?
Well, my trade is a technician. I'm an automotive technician, but now I'm on the sales side, so that's why I have all these tools. You need a lot of the tools to start off. To be a tech. That's where a lot of my debt is from, is having tools, but that's how you make money. And these right here are my Silver Eagle torque bits. They come very handy, especially on like German cars. I have this one. Well, now I'm not a tech anymore, especially on GM cars or GM cars. This one, it's really easy to take off the TPMS sensors, the rubber valves on the side, when you're changing out the kits. So that's why I have that one on there, because I used to do a lot of tires. See what I got next. I don't really have anything else of major importance on here. Oh, I do have.
Okay, so you had what?
A stethoscope. It's just to like basically doctors use, except so I hear where the sounds are coming from on the car, like a wheel bearing or something.
So it's just a stick. Where would you stick that on?
Well, wherever you're trying to pinpoint the noise. So let's say, like on your Honda, it's not lifting on the air right now. But let's say I was trying to find where a wheel bearing noise was coming from, and I couldn't differentiate if it was coming from the passenger side or left side. Once the car's in the air, not on the front side, but on the back side, I would put it on the back and just put it on the bearing and see where it sounds rough.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see what else I got down here. These were all my power tools, are my electric or my air power tools. This is my favorite one of all of them, the 3/8 electric. Just makes things go much faster, so you're not turning things by hand. I like this one a lot.
What else do you have in here?
I have my 1/2 inch air impact, my electric impact 1/2 inch. I have my grinder. I have my air hammer, a grinder. It's just to put in seals. I don't like this really much. It was supposed to be universal, but it didn't work out the way I thought it would work out. So I wish I would have just bought the whole kit with all of them in there. That would have been a lot easier. Here are all my pliers. I keep all my pliers here. I know they sell trays for it, but I just know which pliers I need at what time. So I got all the pliers there. And then here are all the bits for my impact gun. I used to have more, but they broke. You need to always go expensive on the chisels because they break if you cheapen them out. It can be dangerous. So always wear your eyeglasses when you're using these.
Oh.
That's my rule right there. When I'm using the air hammer, I'm always wearing, or the grinder, I'm always wearing my
Says
my
the person that
glasses.
does never take safety into
That's
consideration.
the only time I really majorly take into consideration if I'm using that air hammer, because I don't buy expensive bits and they break on me.
My biggest fit with you was when you used to be a tech and you never wore gloves to work, and
Just
then
don't
your
like it.
hands would be disgusting.
Well, now
You
it's getting
touch-
disgusting touching my tools right now.
Yeah,
But
you touch the walls and the bathroom. It's just like it's so messy.
yeah, you get pretty dirty, but yeah, it's part of the business. Here are all my like major brake tools. Here's my micrometer. This is to measure rotors. There's hammers. This is to put calipers. Oops, butterfingers. This is to put calipers to the press calipers back into the pistons back into the caliper. So this works on dual pistons. It's really good. It works on dual and single piston calipers. Let's see. This one is pretty handy when you're doing those rear brakes. I don't know if y'all have this. This is made by Sir Tools. So those rear calipers that spin on.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
At Amazon.
Yeah.
You rent
So
those.
you put the air side connector on here. It just makes it a lot easier when you're putting it back in instead of having to fight it back. I have the other one that's manual, and I bought this one because I couldn't resist it. It was made life so much easier.
If you guys don't know, Manuel and I met when we were both working for AutoZone
Yeah. Years ago.
years
Let's see,
ago.
What else do I have up here? Oh, and this one right here is my impact screwdriver. This is like, so on not a lot of, well, not most rollers, but a lot of rollers like Hondas, they have a little screw on the roller, and so you put this on the screw, and then you get a hammer, and then you hit it, and then it makes it a lot easier to get that screw out instead of using two hammers and try to hammering it out. But they do make a bit for the air hammer. This one. It's just same concept. They make a bit on it, and instead of having to use a hammer, it just comes out. I don't have that bit, but I do want to buy it. I really need air tools here because I don't have a compressor in my garage. I don't really have so much room to put an air compressor in here, anyways. Probably right there. I don't know. I don't think I would put it there either.
I don't think you need to be buying tools right now.
Yeah, I guess not. Just more hammers. These are some drill bits. Here's for that blue box I was showing y'all, but not the air powered one. That's the manual one, and it just that one makes it so much easier, that blue boxed one, than having to use this one. And this is my Astro tool. So.
You should make a video on like what beginner tools you think people would need to become a
Yeah,
tech.
so loop tech or something.
Yeah.
This right here is a perfect setup for a C/B tech. When you start out, you don't need to buy the most expensive stuff. You need to start off cheap and see if it's for you. 'Cause like I said,
Well, maybe you need to invest your money on the tools and not the toolbox.
yeah, definitely. That's where I made my first mistake when I first started off. I bought that big blue Snap-on box, and I did have a lot of tools in it too. But I was like, dang, I could have started off with a smaller set and moved up from there. But you don't know until you get into the industry what to do. Let's see what else I got here. Here I just got more specialty tools, nothing major. This is to do a coolant pressure test. So when your radiator or your hoses or something in your coolant system is leaking, you pressurize it and you find a leak. This is my power probe. This is to do electrical diagnostics. This is one of the tools you need. You need a lot of tools to do proper electrical diagnostics. This is another socket. This is my axle socket set. This is for the big nuts up front on the axles. Put this here for now. Put it right in the motorcycles. Alright, and this is my oxygen sensor set. I'm just take off oxygen sensors. And a tie rod end tool. You still hear that, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright, so self-explanatory. To take off inner tie rods, it has all the adapters in there. And this big thing right here is my slide hammer kit. I gotta be careful with it because everything will fall out. Let me put this over here. That is my slide hammer. That's mostly to take off wheel bearings. This one hasn't been used that much.
What brand is this?
This one's OTC, so that's a popular brand, and it's not that expensive either. Like Snap-on. Snap-on would like charge you an arm and a leg for something like this. Well, they all charge you an arm for a leg. An arm and a leg for all this stuff. What else? And this is my wife's favorite set. I don't know why. Maybe she can explain to me.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah,
that you're
dude,
talking
it's
about.
the chisel set.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's
Just a
cool.
bunch of chisels and punches. I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing in here. It's just punch set.
Like, it makes me want to use it. Get a hammer and like use it.
Alright, and this is my my air gauge. It's just to put air pressure into tires. But that's pretty much it on this box. That's another little box I have. Nothing too major in there. Oh, and then I bought this little tray for it.
That's an attachment that you bought.
Yeah, it's an
separate.
attachment. It doesn't come with the box.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then you have a Snap-on jack, right? The
No.
blue thing down there? The blue one?
What blue one?
The blue jack that's under the...
That's Pittsburgh. No, I don't have a Snap-on jack.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
That's just a small little box. So I just have this thing when I need to put things down for emergency and get on something else. But that's it. That's pretty much my box. But I guess like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what else you want to watch. I gotta put this back together as a mess and it's annoying me. But thanks for watching the video. Bye.